first record I bought with my own money. I had my mom buy me my first record because I didn't really have the money, but I think I had her buy me a 7-inch, and I believe it was Get Together by the Youngbloods. Come on, people now. Everybody get together. Which was sort of a hit on the radio. This is early 70s. I was pretty young. The first record that came in my house was Louie Louie by the Kingsmen. That I remember my brother bringing that home and being immediately enamored by the object of this record coming into the house, because it sort of had this music on it that was ours in a way. I have an older brother, and he was buying records as I was growing up, and he was buying Beatles records and stuff, and he used to sort of stack them up like on his dresser like this. He probably had about this many, and he said, like, man, you know, like by the end of this year this stack is going to be up like this. I used to think that was like, so that was amazing to me that he was actually going to get that many records, and they were just going to be stacked up, and they're all going to be these really good records. I mean, the first album I got, I also had my mother buy, and it was Inagata Davida by Iron Butterfly. I used to look at it in the store. I used to go to the local Sears or whatever where you would buy records there. Well, I think they're important because I always found them to be these really sort of social places, you know, for those who were like, who were really sort of the, you know, creative-minded people who wanted to go and make music that wasn't just sort of the typical manufactured kind of commercial mainstream sound. Major labels don't really have much investment in the welfare of record stores as a sort of kind of social kind of energy at all. They, you know, they go where the revenue is, you know, the most apparent revenue is. So I mean, whatever. I mean, that's always been their history anyway. It's like, I mean, when they would cater to record stores, it was only because that was the only game in town. So as soon as that sort of shifted to like the huge stores like Walmart and all that kind of, all those kind of crap stores, is to sort of show them for what they are. There's very few people working at major record labels who have any concern about cultivating any kind of, you know, talent on the label at all anymore. You know, records are given in like a 2-3 week trial period of like doing anything, and then it's gone, it's over. Whereas, you know, in the old days, it would really sort of work on developing artists that they thought were, you know, interesting culturally and stuff. But that's gone. You know, I mean, it's gone through the major labels. But you know, who needs the major labels? I mean, there's such an established independent label scene of independent labels that do this all the time anyway. You know, and who's to say that records have to sell millions of copies anyway? I mean, that's just, I think that's kind of a distortion of based on, you know, how huge the record business got in the 70s and in the 80s. It's like those days are over. You know, it's way more factionalized now, and you know, everybody always knew that the really good records were like in editions of 200-300 anyway.